I'm delighted to be joined by top tipster Mark Pearson to take a look at the odds for those fixtures. Mark, welcome.
Good evening. What a weekend we have got in horse racing. We've got the Breeders' Cup in America. We've got X Factor, Strictly Come Dancing. David Hay fighting Value F. That's certainly going to be a tall order for David. Is it going to be a tall order for Manchester United at the Bridge? They are a big price, 9-4. Manchester United to win at Stamford Bridge. The draw 9-4, and Chelsea are evens, as you just said in your bulletin there. Manchester United not won at Stamford Bridge since 2002, and that was 3-0, which was 40-1. An outstanding that day was Wes Brown. Could Wes Brown play for the injured Rio Ferdinand? And certainly the first goal scorer betting is very interesting. Wayne Rooney's a big price, 13-2 to score first, and 6-1 to celebrate the Romario way, obviously. Yeah. Of the birth of his child. And we've got all sorts of special. It's been such a big game. What about Drogba to get sent off and to swear at the camera? That's 20-1.
Great stuff, great stuff.
It's going to be an absolute cracker. The top two going head-to-head at the Bridge. Chelsea are 11-10 at the moment to win the Premier League. Manchester United just pushed out a bit at 2-1. That's certainly going to change on Sunday, whatever the result. I mean, I think 1-0 could be good for Manchester United. That's 11-2. Same score as a Community Shield, 2-2. That's 14-1. United to edge it, 1-0, 17-2. It's going to be an absolute cracker. I hope we're not talking about a referee. It's Martin Atkinson. He did fall out with Sir Alex Ferguson once. Portsmouth in the FA Cup when Cusack got sent off. So let's hope we're not talking about a referee. Let's hope we're talking about an absolutely fantastic game at Stamford Bridge. But it's certainly, I mean, unless you live in South Wales, Swansea are taking on Cardiff. Chelsea versus Manchester United is obviously the big game of the weekend.
Excellent. Well, unless you're a City fan, of course, because they've got a massive game as well themselves. Burnley at home.
Well, I'll be putting City in my accumulator, 3-1 on. They've drawn the last 4 games, but this is a great chance to pick up all 3 points. Of course, Burnley not picked up a point on the road so far this season, and they've only scored 2 goals, and that was in the away game to Blackburn in their big local derby. City are an absolute shoo-in at 3-1 on. Put City on your coupons. They should be taking all 3 points at Eastlands.
That's how you lot make money, though, isn't it?
Why?
Well, then, if Burnley get a draw, then we all look great, and what we've got in the accumulators.
Well,
obviously,
us bookmakers do prefer draws, and early on this season, in the first 66 matches, there was only 4 draws, when normally you get about 25% in about 20 games. So this season, we've took you punters have been taking us for some cash. But what I'm telling you is that City should win at Eastlands, and that's what the odds reflect it.
We'll take your word
and I think Bolton look a decent price. Tough at Aston Villa, but I don't think Gary Megson gets all the credit he deserves. Bolton are 4-1, but you never know. They could get something at Aston Villa. And finally, Wigan are 5-4 at home to Fulham. But which Wigan will turn up? The team that beat Chelsea 3-1 or the team that went to Portsmouth and lost 4-0? You just don't know with Wigan this season, do you?
True. Very quickly, Northwich in the FA Cup as well. Can they cause a shock?
Of course they can. That's why we love the FA Cup. Northwich are a huge 7-1. Charlton won't like going there. The weather forecast is absolutely shocking this weekend. There could be a shock. Good luck to all our teams in the FA Cup. And I think Oldham have got a chance as well. 5-2 at home to Leeds. But I think we've got a great chance. Boundary Park, it's going to be wet, chilly, and it'll suit Oldham.
Great stuff. Thanks very much, Mark.